Capricorn, hi, welcome to October. This is your tarot horoscope reading for the month of October for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to start by telling you that I had these chills while I was meditating on your energies, and I saw you walking through a valley and discovering there's this sweet feeling of finding an old home, some place you once lived. And it's not really from this lifetime, it's just like one of these recognitions that have a beautiful sweet nostalgia with them, because it's something that you're reconnecting with, some kind of past life energy that gave you a lot of love and that gave you a lot of spiritual foundation and purity from where to work now. This is going to be a month where everything changes once again, and you've gone through so many changes already. I'm going to walk you through this month, but already I want to give you that from the very beginning of this month, you are going to learn a big lesson, and it's not in a minor. Things are moving forward now, so it's not like a sad note. It's a life lesson on where we are invisibly tied to others and how we have to respect the tide and just ride things out, and then things can be reshaped into a beautiful sunrise. So in the beginning of the month, there's gonna be a lot of energy when it comes to your work and what you want to do in the world and what you want to accomplish, your long-term goals and what that is. And there's a new impulse there, a new infusion and a new energy, but that's gonna come in the middle of the month. There is something very important when it comes to your essence that needs to be communicated, and you are good at patience, but it seems that you are going to see the patience elsewhere. Like you're going to discover the patience in other people and the beauty of that, because and how to deal with your own anxiety, with your own stress levels, because it's such an important month. There's so much energy for you going on, and it's you will know, like this is what I'm getting. You will know what you need to regroup when anxiety rises again. It's not that you're gonna be super anxious, and if you have no trouble with this, it's not that all of a sudden you're gonna have anxiety. Just an invitation to know that you are doing the steps, you are doing, and it's happening through you, with you, and for you, and all is well. Like, I'm seeing great things for you moving forward this month, and a whole new impulse, a whole new inspiration. You're gonna learn so many things. On the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, listen to your soul here. This with the Devil card, it's more like, okay, where am I still bound to old patterns? Where is the toxicity? Where am I not completely standing pure in my essence? And your soul is going to speak to you so loudly around the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Sit in meditation, sit still. What is different for you? What makes you move now? What do you want to do now, Capricorn? That's so important. The hopes are high here, and you will be feeling and seeing the future. There is an optimism. It's as if you can feel the evolution of humanity expressing itself to you and the purpose of it. So you are going to love this higher learning, and also find love through higher learning. If you're single and looking for a relationship, you could meet someone, a teacher, somebody very solid. You could meet a teacher that you're attracted to, and that can be a romantic love partner, but you could also meet a teacher in a school or in the shape of a child or an old friend. But there's going to be something coming to you, an inspiration from the past that is going to be revived within you and that you're going to want to infuse in your work. So work is super important. The new impulse you're going to get there. Like if an old friend or like a friend or somebody from your community, somebody you work with invites you to a workshop, go. There might be something there for you already in the content that is presented, but also in the people you are going to meet. you will be attracted with people with a sense of future, who are doing the hard work, who have also been doing the hard work like you, but who also feel like a friend with whom you could collaborate, with whom you could work together. There's a focus on teamwork, or maybe working with your friends, of reevaluating here your social networks. Like, what have you, like, how can we from a healthy space work together? So that's going to be like, you're going to be thinking about that, and you are going to rethink a specific relationship with someone. I'm seeing here, you know, these people, they're not unhappy to be imprisoned here. Like the devil card, like it's your energy. It's not the devil in like a classical way as we would see it in the notions of our culture or society. These are the things that bound us to earth, but there is a beauty in that. There is a respect of the time, of the natural unfoldment of things, of like digesting as much as you are ready for. Because sometimes we have all these, there's going to be a focus on your wishes and hopes, and you're going to be wanting long term again, but at the same time there's a calling back on like what is the reality, what can I do now? So as you revisit this kind of thing, where did I give my power away? Where did I give my power away? And how can I work on myself every day, every move that I make, to keep my creative power, but still have harmonious relationships with everyone around me? So your mind, there's going to be some deep thinking about goals, but also goals of community. You want to find your soul family here. Like we have at the end of the month here, a romantic union. This card has been coming up, and I've been shuffling like crazy. It's as if there is, with this forward movement of Saturn, of Pluto in your sign, there is a wish fulfillment. If you have been wishing for this union, there's a big possibility for you here in October to meet someone. It's not, if you don't meet this person now, that you won't meet this person after. I mean, the energy is there. The energy is there. And you could be meeting someone when you focus on what you want to learn, on higher learning, maybe going deeper. If you are somebody who, I mean, you can be working with anything, and there's courses for everything online, and there's communities for everything online. So it can happen online because it's this sector that is stimulated in your sky, but it can also happen in real life. Don't limit yourself. Also, don't limit yourself to thinking like, oh, I'll never meet someone online. The task is for you to stay open and to remain humble in what you learned, because you have been going through so much, and you have been reinventing yourself. And then again, this is again a super transformational month, because we have here at this in the middle of the month, we have this energy of the sun rising again after a heavy mental process. And this might seem like a doomy card next to the devil, but I don't see it this way for you, especially not with this outcome. It's as if you are working from this dark energy towards these two people in the light, like just like this is two people and they feel like each other's family. I mean, at home, there might be still some irritability and some stuff that you need to sort out, but hold your own, because this union is here for you. If you have already met this person, there's a scraping off of, like there's a coming into honesty about what you want and what you need. There's a sort of like, okay, we have traveled this long road, and whether you are in a significant bond or you are traveling solo at the moment, this person is already there. So you have been traveling together, maybe in the parallel, a long road, and you have learned and encountered so many energies. And what is important now is that we construct the future and that we co-create it. And you feel that within your bones, Capricorn, I'm seeing here. And you also have this knowledge that all these energies that you visited, all these things, these shadows from the past that have risen, you still gotta live now. And a big part of the shadow work, when it comes to your identity and who you really are, is finding a closure here. There's definitely a chapter that you are closing. And you are asking yourself, what do I want to create in the future? And I see this for you. And then there is, with the challenge. So the challenge here in the middle of the month, The challenge in the middle of the month is going to be like how to integrate all this deep knowledge that I got about what is actually real and what is just a phenomenal expression of everything that we feel inside and that is manifested because of our incarnation, and that is manifested for us to see, and all these illusions that have been falling and the veils that have been dropping. How can I live a playful, normal, like joyous life knowing all this? And this is where you receive the answers, because once you're going to want to learn this month, and once you're going to go for that and naturally flow towards the things that interest you, you're gonna attract the necessary lessons. It's important to stay calm, remain calm, take a breath, do some yoga, meditate, but you will know what it is that you need by now. By now you know what it is you need to regroup. I'm seeing here at the end of the month, because this person is in your atmosphere, and even if you're coupled with someone, go have some fun, get out of town. There is an unexpected romance here for you in the existing couple or with a new person. Like if you have, here with the moon, if you have a partner and you want to make this next step, this higher union, and you're looking to have a baby, this might be a good time to get to that actually. I mean, you're gonna look back from the end of this month to the beginning of this month, and you're not going to believe, you're not gonna believe it. You'll be like, wow, okay, I didn't see it coming. There is a unexpected thing for you here, and the message now is to be open and to be really, really standing in life, reevaluate your friendship, your social network. What is it that you would like to invite in? Meditate on it, and you will receive it, because you're crazy powerful this month, Capricorn. So let me see, what is Capricorn working towards? Please let me draw the energies. Wow is kind of a word that works in many ways. Wow, okay. And then here. So, okay. Okay, let me see. So we have here, you are coming full circle with something, and there is a decision that you are taking about your life. And this is about your groups and who you're going to be in that, and what kind of force you want to be in the world. And I see you coming together with a bunch of people. Maybe you're going to go to join a meditation group. Maybe things are opening up where you live. But there is a decision that you are making in October about yourself and about your relationship. And this is a deep and important decision. Your relationship to a higher force, higher self, God, universe, whichever formulation you're comfortable with. And you are making a decision there, and you are being guided. There is somebody from the past. There is somebody who is coming to, there's an angel coming for you, an angel from the past. There is a letting go on how you made decisions before, how you made your choices, why you were in, because we have the Lovers here, in letting go. So there is a commitment, and this might be, as I'm seeing it here with this card, you might want to consider, but that's kind of deep soul work and you've done already so much, but just let me pitch it for a moment, to do an Akashic Records reading, or a regression therapy, or just a meditation on YouTube to go back in time, because there might be some vows, like a vow that you have taken in a past life that you can't shake off, or like a belief system. I think, if I commit to this, then I can't have this. If I choose work, then I can't have a significant relationship. If I want to be on the spiritual path, then I cannot be with someone. There might be a vow you have taken in a past life that is blocking you from living the happily ever after that I see here. And happily ever after illusion, like we would be dead if that would be happening. We're always evolving, and you're looking for someone you can stand on equal grounds with and grow with, and that's very important. Yet to get there, because this is kind of, you know, going from letting go of this to this with the potential of this, and this is someone coming in with a love offer. I'm going to clarify later, but to get from this to this, like this is often named the twin flame card, right? And I don't really like the Plutonian perception of being split in half. I do believe you have your unique soul print that has been traveling with you through time. It stores your efforts that you have done, the things that you have learned, and there is a spiritual progress that is encoded in that. And when you reincarnate, yes, you choose to choose a different descendant, you choose to learn different lessons, sorry, but you are you. You are already whole and complete, and that's part of what you are learning right now. And this transformation is going to be in the partners that you pick, in the choices that you make, in the commitments that you make. And this is kind of like this is a divine union, but this is kind of already I have left the earthly plane and I'm not doing earthly life anymore. It's like a fusion beyond, and you want to go through to this is something more rooted. It's more of a collaboration. It's like a friendly coming together. You want to be with someone, you want to have a friendship with the person you are going to commit to. Capricorn. Okay. To invite in, you gotta let the magic back in, and you have to allow yourself to be confused, to not know, to have everything up in the air, like to be like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen now, because this is forward movement, but still the energy is unexpected. The end of the year, everything will go into Aquarius, the changes will be even quicker. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, and you are structured. And these structures are not serving you when it comes to inviting in this love that is very much there. So, can you clarify Seven of Cups here in the position of something to welcome in? You might also want to connect to Saint Germain, the violet flame, ceremonies, coming together. It's like the last, I'm seeing you having like the last glimpse at your shadows and going like, okay, got that, okay, let's move forward. That's what I'm seeing for you. And having the Empress here in the tool that you are going to use to get to that Knight of Cups, because this is someone coming in for you, Capricorn, who, this person is not in a hurry. They come on a white horse. White horse is always divinity. So they come from above. They are your wish fulfillment, and there is a big sense of wish fulfillment here. And also, in a sense, if your nervous system is playing up, it's also because you know that there is something big that's going to happen for you. There's a big change that's going to happen. So there is an offer coming towards you. So I was clarifying here, Seven of Cups. You've been scared of true confrontation in the past. Confront. Say what you want. Say what you need. Like, people cannot guess what you need. And this kind of... You're going to want to look at someone who is a teacher, like who is someone who has an energy of the word of like a philosopher, but coming with that is that there's a more detached way of looking at love, in the sense that there is a literary way of looking at love and all the experiences of love. And perhaps you are going to If a book comes to you, find inspiration in literature. Like, what is a book that you really love to read? Maybe you can read it again and visit it again and come into the atmosphere of that book. And by this, awaken this space within you that will invite in this. But this is happening for you. I see it powerfully happening for you now, Capricorn. Do not be afraid to ask what you need. Practice in your one-on-one, practice in your friendship, because friendship is so high for you this month. Practice, say like, no, I need this, but practice to say it with kindness. Say it as if you would say it to your sad 7-year-old self, in a way, if that makes any sense to you. Now, so this energy that's coming in, this is somebody who is romantic, who has a lot of water, and there is some kind of dreamy quality about them, and they are offering something that you've been waiting. This is affection. This is soulmate love, what I'm seeing. And you're just like, it is coming for you. If it's not coming in this month, it is on the way. If you are in a relationship, this is an offer being made. This can be you making the offer. This can be marriage offer, because we still have this here. And letting go of ideals in romance, this idealistic vision. Like, nothing is perfect. Relationships are work. Like, there is the lovey-dovey honeymoon phase, but then we have the stabilizing phase, and then there is like work, like building something together. There's it's easier to do it alone, in silence. But that's not what we came here for. You are going to implement the practices of finding inner silence in the chaos, of finding yourself throughout every storm, throughout every war that happens outside, inside. And you are going to tune in with that all month. Create a ritual for yourself. That's what I'm here. Create a morning ritual, an evening ritual, to stay really within that headspace where there's clarity, there's openness, and there is light, because you are going to go a long way with that. There is the pleasure that you're gonna find in learning things is going to help you, but I'm seeing you going you might be going somewhere with this person, or you might meet this person somewhere in a workshop, or going somewhere with the person you're already in a relationship with, as I mentioned before. But I'm seeing you in the countryside, and contemplating and being in a peaceful mood, taking a step back, because this is all very work charged, and it will be still throughout November. And it's good, you're moving forward in there and you're doing all those things, but take the time to withdraw, to go look at a tree, to go look at a garden, to just be present. Be present. That's also this person that is coming towards you. You want somebody who is going to be present, there, rooted there for you. There's a lot of earth and water energy here in this that we're moving towards. So this can be Taurus, Virgo, or a fellow Capricorn, but I'm also seeing a water sign. Could be a Scorpio. Or we're working the energy of choice here, right? And you are learning how, like, you've learned it, but you choose you. You choose you, and that's a fact. Let's just put that on the table here. There's no running back, there's no turning back from that. But you're looking for someone to do I would like to see something. Can you clarify here? The Empress. Because the Empress, it's your energy, like what you have within you, as is the Hanged Man here. this inner illumination, and is the Seven of Pentacles. I drew them in that position. So you've been working so hard, and you need to be able to look at the beauty of it, like be in the present moment. Hierophant. Yeah, you want to do something traditional that at first sight seems super traditional, like a husband or a wife and a child, or like if you are a woman into woman, like creating a home, maybe having a child, like man to man, same thing. Like, doesn't really matter, it's irrelevant, but to do something traditional, but you're gonna do it in a new way, built from the intuition and built from a novel way of dealing with one another. And that kind of energy that you then co-create with that person is kind of your gift to evolution, if you follow my thought. So yes, it's you or your partner might want to translate this connection into the human law of marriage. And I'm seeing, if you are in a committed relationship, there could be a proposal coming. And for this, it's important that you learn that you truly say everything that you need, that you see is your vision, you know, because this is about long-term goals. This is about long-term construction with someone, and it's important, and that will be on your mind. And I feel like you're gonna get a key here. You're gonna get a key here. So again, I think I already told you, if there is like some kind of learning space that opens up for you, or like something that you hear about, you're like, oh, I used to be interested in that. Yeah, it's calling you. It's just an outer event, like a phenomenal manifestation, calling this in for you. Okay, what will help Capricorn feel at ease in this very transformational month? Because the end of the month, unexpected, unexpected, unexpected. I have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So there is somebody, a mother figure, somebody, a friend who has an emotional maturity that you feel drawn to in this moment, that is going to help you and guide you, and being in that energy is going to be very nice. This can also be a man who has this energy. Like, we are working with these archetypes at the moment, and we are rebalancing feminine and masculine energy, and especially learning these courageous, that's not a word, these strengths of being vulnerable to things that formerly were not associated with one another. And there is a Ten of Cups here. So to maintain your peace, which was my question, for you it's important to meditate on emotional satisfaction, what makes you feel good, and not from a selfish point of view, more from a soul nourishing point of view, like what makes me feel really good about myself, what can I do for myself that makes me feel really good about myself. So taking good care of yourself. Drink a lot of water, magnesium, very important. Yeah, and then that's about it. Also with these cups here, you see I have two cups here. There is this conscious water drinking that you could involve in your morning routine, where you stabilize the water in your body, or you beautify it by speaking words of love into your water. And there's been a lot of experiments, and the molecule, like the water, actually holds a memory of the thought that is spoken into it. So I'm changing this water, so every time it has the energy of your reading, I give it to my plants. There is this kind of connection that we have, because we are made of water, and that can really feed our emotional body and purify it if we drink water in a conscious way. There's a wonderful artist who worked with that. She's a performance artist. Abramovich, if I'm right. Well, I will type it in the box below. I will type it in the box below if you want to check that out. Anyway, that was an anecdote. So for you, things are looking good. It's like you're going from a situation of, it's like you're going towards the union of a lifetime here, Capricorn, becoming very, very true with yourself, and I'm really liking this for you. Thank you so much for watching, for choosing this channel. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, commenting. I love to read you. I hope to see you in November, and thank you for your support. Namaste.